Tesla is no stranger to headlines. This automaker has redefined what it means to drive green, and many of us believe in a future where cars drive themselves. But what's next is poised to be the boldest move yet, and it could potentially shock Tesla investors.
16.3% was the margin, below the average analyst estimate. Is this a problem for Tesla?
So, yeah, we expected margins to decline. We know that price cuts have, there's been significant price cuts over the past quarter. We even heard Elon say in the last call that they could continue to cut prices because of interest rates, because of, how consumers are feeling, and they need the cars to be affordable. But let's talk about the big picture, right? A Model 3 is actually cheaper than the average car in the US. That is huge. Electric vehicles are continuing to grow at a rate that's much faster than their gas-powered counterparts. So I think that's the long-term story here. So yes, I would expect it to affect margins in the short term. Long term, our estimate is that Tesla could get margins that are around 50% with electric vehicles and autonomy by 2027.
Tesla has just shocked investors with this latest demand strategy, one that could change its story for good in just a short period of time. You see, Tesla is not only known for its innovative and sustainable electric vehicles, but it's also remarkable for its unconventional marketing approach. Unlike most other car companies, Tesla does not spend money on traditional advertising channels like TV, radio, or billboards. Instead, it relies on word of mouth, referrals, social media, and its charismatic CEO Elon Musk to generate buzz and awareness. However, in June 2023, Tesla started running some Google ads for the first time, following Musk's statement that the automaker would try advertising. This was a surprising move, especially for a company like Tesla with no previous mention of advertising, and it had actually shunned away from marketing that was paid, and it claimed to have more demand than supply for its products. But the big question still remains then: can Tesla continue to advertise its products? And will the automaker drop prices in place of advertisements? Today's video exposes these possibilities, and we're going to explore the potential impact they may have on Tesla. So without any further delay, let's get into it.
So Tesla's meteoric rise has always been about the promise of growth, but one key linchpin to that growth might really be slipping away here, and that linchpin is China. Now, it's hard to overstate the importance of China in the global EV market. In 2022, China accounted for 60% of global EV sales. And instead of making progress there, Tesla is actually losing ground in China. Tesla's market share in China has been on the decline, falling from 15% to 10% from 2020 to 2022. And I've sort of identified two key reasons that Tesla's really been lagging in China. The first is competition, which is subsidized heavily by the Chinese government. We do know that on a geopolitical basis, China has been very interested in owning the EV market. And that means they have really helped bolster competitors like BYD, which has really specialized in affordable EVs that are made specifically for the China market. The other thing to consider is Tesla's really had some self-inflicted wounds. There's really no other way to say it. Remember, China is a key market, and it is also a market where people are making less than $10,000 a year for the average urban worker, which means Tesla price points might actually not be ideal. So affordability is going to be a key problem for Tesla moving forward in China.
While responding to Tesla's continuous price cuts, Tesla bull Gary Black actually claimed that Tesla is gradually overplaying the macro card. The Tesla investor seems to think that relying on price cuts rather than advertising is a mistake, when the average person is clueless about how easy Tesla are to charge and how inexpensive they've become. But could Gary Black actually be in the right? Well, is this the right move for Tesla? Let's dive into some more details. Hey guys, welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow. There's a critical need for Tesla to boost its demand, and advertising could be a very effective way for them to do so. Tesla already has a brand image and reputation as a leader in the innovation and sustainability sectors, so all the automaker probably needs to do is communicate its vision and values to the public and create a positive association for its brand. Also, there's rising competition already in the EV industry, and in order to counter any negative publicity and competition, Tesla's gotta advertise. It has to tell people all about its products and not solely rely on word of mouth from fans. So, can this really be a thing for Tesla? Let's find out, but before we do, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to keep up to date on everything going on with Tesla. Historically, Tesla avoided the concept of advertising. They did it to save money by not putting out TV ads, billboards, and online ads to push its products on consumers. Instead, Musk has previously stated that he hated advertising, and that the cash saved was instead poured into product development and other areas of the business. Tesla has worked a no advertising strategy, and this has worked out well for the company, which was finding customers for every vehicle it could build simply through reputation and word of mouth. The automaker has even famously refused to run a PR department, essentially making it uncontactable for press inquiries. But things are starting to change. There are several benefits to advertising. First up, Tesla can directly communicate with its target audience, conveying unique features and benefits, and this could help it in brand positioning and also reaching potential customers more effectively. To reach new customers and markets, Tesla may want to expand its customer base and appeal to different segments, such as younger or more price-sensitive buyers. And advertising could help the automaker showcase its products and features to a wider audience and thus attract new customers who may not be familiar with the brand and its offerings. Tesla's products often represent cutting-edge technology, and its product line includes electric cars, energy products and solar, energy storage solutions, and much more. Advertising can pretty much educate the market about the advantages of these products by addressing misconceptions and promoting wider adoption. It can also showcase the full range of offerings, potentially leading to cross-selling and increased customer retention. So to stay on top of this, Tesla needs to differentiate itself from its competitors in order to maintain the edge on the market. But for this, it needs advertising. But you may ask, if advertising is good, then why is Tesla still cutting prices? Well, we believe it's all part of Tesla's strategy. Musk has actually said that while there is something to be gained from advertising, it won't do Tesla any good if its cars remain unaffordable. Musk has explained that while it's great to inform people about a car, it doesn't really help if they can't afford it, which means that the real work is in making Tesla cars affordable for the average person. No doubt Tesla's advertising strategy is a bold one and an interesting move that could have significant benefits for the company. However, Tesla will have to be careful to not lose its unique identity and appeal as a disruptive and innovative brand that does things differently from the rest. Tesla was once the biggest player in the EV market, with a range of luxury vehicles largely unparalleled by other automakers. Word of mouth and the company's shining image was enough to sell cars in bulk with virtually no marketing effort. But now sales are flattening, and running some ads could actually be a good idea for the automaker. Multiple drastic price cuts have failed to ignite Tesla sales in the ways that executives might have hoped, while other automakers are starting to shift to EVs in real numbers. Although the car company does remain in the top spot in US luxury car sales, it is still faced with intense competition. Given the huge entry of new EVs into the market, it's no surprise that Tesla is feeling the heat. Its cars no longer are the only option, particularly given that the company's models are starting to become obsolete. And now faced with real competition, it looks like Tesla will have to start battling it out for market share. Last year, Tesla vehicles were in high demand, but amidst macroeconomic changes in the production of electric vehicles, as well as stronger numbers showing for competition, well, the company may finally start to be benefiting from advertising. What do you think? Do you think Tesla should adopt advertising in place of price cuts in order to boost demand? Let us know down below, and don't forget to tell us what your valuation of Tesla is. And if you want to know more about what Tesla's been up to over the last few days, go ahead and click on this next video on your screen. See you there.